Hey guys, Tech J here. So this video we're going to be fixing this phone. It's a button phone, and when I try to power it on, it's not powering on. Okay, so let me connect the charger and show you what actually this phone is doing, so you can better understand the problem we are going to deal with. So you can see the power supply. It charges with 42 milliamps, and the phone looks like it's charging, but all of a sudden the amperage drops to 0 and it stops charging. Okay, when I try to power on the phone, it is not powering on. It is not powering on. Oh wow. So this looks like it's the problem with this phone, and from the guy that dropped it here, he says this is the problem. Okay, 42 milliamps, 0. It starts charging, 42 milliamps and 0, and it stops charging on the screen. Okay, so you can see I'm able to detect this because I'm using the power supply. Okay, but if you are using a normal charger, you'll just see the phone not charging. It starts charging for a while and then stops. That's what you'll see. But on the power supply, you can be able to detect that. So let me just remove this phone from the housing and see what's going on inside. Okay, so let me try to take off this button shield. So for now, I'm going to think maybe the problem is within the power IC. Just looking behind this phone to see if I can see anything significant. Okay, so there's some bit of rust on that metal shield and some white spots which indicate some kind of water damage prints. Okay, so I could think the problem is within this IC. Okay, so but who knows? Okay, we'll find out. So let me first clean off this water print thing with my cleaner. Okay, okay, so let me connect in back the charger, and let me have my multimeter. So I want to know how many voltages we have on the battery connector. Then we can confirm whether the problem is the charging IC or not. Okay, so if we find out that the voltage is below 4.2, definitely that would be okay. If we have 4.3, 4.2, which is good for the charging IC. So the charging IC looks like it's good, the voltage is okay. So we'll find out. Maybe the problem could be, we'll still insist the problem is from the charging IC, most probably. So I can't find anything on this board. I can't find anything significant, but maybe we'll find out. Okay, so let me try to do something on this IC, because I guess the problem is still from this IC. Okay, so let me first do something on this IC. Maybe I'm going to heat it with minimum temperature and try to move it around so that it can resolder. Maybe one of the legs of this IC could have been disconnected, and with this I can try to resolder. So try to move it around, move the IC around to make sure it is resoldered, and yeah, we're good. So after that, maybe my problem could be fixed. Okay, so if the problem is not fixed, then I will think of something else. Okay, or maybe I can change the IC first before going any further, because I think this problem could be on the charging IC. So after a while, I guess my board has cooled down, so you can see I've kind of resoldered this IC to make sure all the legs are connected, and yeah, so I think we are good. So I could have thought of charging port first, but the guy who dropped it here says they have changed the charging port twice. Okay, so I want to think the problem is in the charging port. Okay, so let me connect the charger now to see if we still have the 4.2 voltage at the battery connector. Okay, well, let me show you. We have negative on the ground. Okay, we have 4.3, 4.2. So our IC is still connected, and and the voltage is coming at the battery connector. Okay, so let's connect the battery and see what it says now. So if all is good, then would be lucky, yeah, to have the phone fixed by just moving the IC around and resoldering. But it looks like 4.00. Okay, it looks like we still have the problem. Not sure. Looks like we still have the problem, perhaps. Yeah, we still have the problem. Okay, so now what we need to do, we are going to change this IC. Okay, let's change this IC. Okay, so let's remove this IC for good. So if you are the person that likes this kind of videos, phone repairing videos, kindly subscribe to my channel, like the video, and you can as well as share it with friends. Okay, I like to have my community growing, and I also have a Facebook page and Facebook group. You can check over the Facebook, and I'll put the links in the video description. You can you can follow my pages on Facebook, and yeah, make sure we grow as well. So you can see my ice has been removed, and this is how it looks like. Okay, so this is where it sits. So I'm just going to clean this area to make sure it is clean enough before we install another IC. Okay, okay, so here we are with the donor board. So this is the board where we're going to get the IC from. Yeah, so again, get my paste, soldering paste with the hot air, and hit this IC. Okay, so after removing the IC, we're going to go ahead and install it on this phone. Okay, so you like my videos, guys, kindly subscribe to my channel, like my video, please, so that it can reach many more people who are looking to learn repairing or solve problems like this. Okay, so I'm going to install this IC on this phone. So heat it a bit. Then put the IC and try to move it around. So remember, this is a 6-leg IC. This is the 6-leg IC. Won't need the stencil to install this. Okay. Okay, and once we are sure our IC is in place, then yeah, all is good. All the legs are fixed. So let me try to clean this so that it can cool down faster as well. So you need to take your time to do the things, because we are dealing with the tiniest components. Okay, you won't want to mess around with the nearby components. Okay, so wait a bit until the board has cooled down. So after the board has cooled down, yeah, so after the board has cooled down, let me see if we still have the 4.2 voltage on the battery connector. Okay, so connect the charger and get the multimeter set to DC power 20 voltage and check. So we have 4.4 voltage. So meaning the charging IC that we've just installed is working perfectly fine. So let's put the battery to see if our problem is solved. So put on the battery, and wow, 6.7 milliamps. And this is far more stronger than what we had. So are we going back to 0 or we have any ampere drop? No, it looks like we are still on 6.5, okay, which is good. Okay, this charging is more stronger than what we have, the 4.2, which I would consider the normal. Okay, so this one is even more powerful. Okay, so we connect the battery once again, connect the battery and see if we can power on the phone. What, the phone is powering on. So the phone is powering on, low battery. So connect the charger, 6.4 amps, milliamps, 6.4 milliamps, and is not, and the phone is charging perfectly fine. There's no drop to zero. So wow, this is good. So it looks like our phone has been fixed, and yeah, so this, I'm going to call this a successful repair. So thank you guys. If you're liking these videos, kindly subscribe to my channel, like the video, and I will see you in another one. Bye bye and take care.